Every great and successful person throughout history has had what some would call a miracle morning routine. A routine that over time would evolve that person's reality into something even greater, perhaps something that they've always dreamed it to be. Nikola Tesla, for example, would walk almost 10 miles every day thinking through his new inventions. So after reading the book, The Miracle Morning, I decided that I wanted to create a miracle morning for myself. And the reason why I decided to create a miracle morning in the first place is because I've spent most of my life being an overweight potato, and I didn't want that to be my future as well. So one thing that I definitely knew that I wanted to incorporate into a miracle morning routine was exercise. So if you're interested in knowing about my full miracle morning routine, you can just let me know down below, and then I'll think about making a video just dedicated to that routine. But today we're just focusing on exercise. So one night I set my alarm to go off 30 minutes earlier the next morning, and I just went for it. And to make sure that I actually executed it that very morning, I set out my running outfit and my shoes. So as soon as I got out of bed that morning, I put on the clothes, and then it was just an obligation for me to go for it. And as the title of this video suggests, doing this exercise every day is literally changing my life. My thoughts, my reality, my ideas, everything is totally different than what it was before I started doing this. And I'd say after maybe the first 5 days, the motivation honestly started to go down a little bit, but the thing that kept me to it was just practicing my discipline and making sure that I was being consistent about it. And one of the things that really helped me stick to this was that I made it a goal for myself to become a runner. So that was just something that was always in the back of my mind. And if you're interested in my video about how I set goals that stick, I'm going to put it somewhere down below. I really think there's a method for everyone that works when it comes to setting goals, and I finally found one that worked for me. So hopefully if you watch that, you learn something that you can incorporate into your own life. So I finally pushed through the slump of the days when I just really didn't want to do it. I disciplined myself and did it anyway. And I think that really just set me up for success. So reading back into my journals or just thinking about how I was before I started working out every day, where my mindset was, there's definitely a few key things that I really noticed have changed. So the first one is definitely I'm a lot happier every day, as well as I feel like I have more consistent energy throughout the day. And I've also been experiencing a lot less anxiety, more mental clarity. I've also had a lot of new ideas and a lot of ambition to continue to incorporate new goals into my life. I now feel like because I've already accomplished one goal by working out every day, I can accomplish any other goal that I set for myself. Because once you realize all you have to do is put that thought into action and it'll come true, it just literally opens your mind up to all the possibilities on what you can do for yourself. And honestly, above all, I'm just so grateful that I developed the discipline needed to do this. You know, in the moment, it might not seem like I'm doing much, but when I think back to, say, when I was in high school, I was 315 pounds and I had a lot of developing health issues. Thinking back to that, and then me now, I've lost 115 pounds since then. I'm now healthy, I think, and it's just mind-blowing because our minds don't even seem to realize how much has changed until you reflect really far back. And then you realize it's just been like this subtle, well, it should be a subtle growth on this chart. And I don't know, it's really incredible to see how much you can change your own life. And now that I'm working out every day, I feel my reality changing. I just want to keep adding more. I feel so good with the way this is now. I'm like, what else can I do to make myself feel even better, even more productive? Because ultimately, I think that's just what we want in life, right? We want to be happy. We want to feel good. We want to feel satisfied with our everyday life. But ultimately, what we're wanting to do is just make sure that we're doing something consistent so it's becoming a routine for us. Everyone's different. Just because something is working for another person doesn't mean it'll work for you, but it also means that it might not be for you. You know, we don't all have to be doing the same things. And since we're on the topic of daily routines that are improving our lives, I'm really curious about what you do every morning that sets your day up for success. I feel like it could be anything for some people. Like, some people like to take really cold showers in the morning or drink a specific type of coffee that they make for themselves at home. There's always just that one thing that you do, and once you do it, you're like, all right, today's gonna be a really good day. So whatever that is for you, I'd really like to hear it. So let me know down below if you have any questions or comments for me. Also ask them down below, and I'll see you down there. All right, goodbye.